Hello everyone, my name is Ömür and I'm a huge fan of Tim Ferriss and his masterpiece, the 4-Hour Workweek book. While I was reading it, I thought it would be great to use the calculator in the book, Dreamline Calculator, on Notion because I'm not using Excel on my desktop device and I'm using Notion a lot. So yeah, that was my thought. And when I searched for it on Notion platform, I couldn't find it, a decent version of Dreamline Calculator. So since I had a fancy in creating Notion templates in future, I'm not currently doing very often, but I had the idea of having my own Notion templates. So this was my first Notion template so far. And I pretty liked it and share it. And since Notion opened his marketing for us also, I wanted to make it accessible who is searching for. And yeah, this Loom is for sharing this story of mine and showing you the template a little bit. When you have the template, you can get rid of this call out, of course. And then we have our target monthly income. If you have read the book, you already know what target monthly income is. Since I'm working hourly basis, I had this tiny output of mine to know what is our target daily income and what is our target hourly income. This is the original target you are looking for, target monthly income and target daily income. But I come up with target hourly income to understand what is the target hourly rate for me to achieve my desire. And to be able to do that, since I'm not planning to work 30 or 31 days a month, because that's not sustainable, I think. So let's say probably many of you work 5 days a week and 4 weeks a month. So that means 20 days. Because of that, I have this config. When you go config, you'll see months, days, hours, and buffer. I'll explain them. But if you want, if you want to learn through reading, you can visit README and start here, so you'll know what these columns means in detail. So, oh, that's great. Let's read them out loud. Config months. Nice. Work months of dreams. Yeah, in the core concept, you either choose between 6 months or 12 months to achieve certain goals. But since this is a calculator, you can name it 1 month, 3 months, maybe 24 months, doesn't matter. So you can set it in here in this column. And for days, how many days you are working. Originally, the Dreamline worksheet estimates a month as 30.43 days, to understand what is your daily target if you are working, every day. But we have recalibrated this to 16 days for our 4-day work week, just as necessary. So we have set this 16, maybe, I'm not sure. We'll see in a moment. Hours is kind of the same concept, right? But we come up with this concept. And expense multiplier. Yeah, buffer is our expense multiplier. Original concept used 1.3 and we have used it as it is. So I'm checking through you to read this blog post of his blog, in his blog. Okay, sorry, my English. Let's get back to the calculator. Nice. As you can see, I'm planning to achieve my goals in this example in 6 months, and I'm planning to work 16 days, 4 days, and every day I'm planning to work just 4 hours, and our buffer is 30%. So this means, according to these configs, my target monthly income is 4.6 grand and daily approximately 300 grands. Sorry, 3 $300, yes. And hourly income, approximately $75. And this is pretty good. And in this example, no depth, this much, MacBook Pro Max, this much, iPhone Pro Max, this much. As you can see, in Dreams tab, we have dedicated tabs, and we have this star icon. So in the original concept, we might have dreams about having something, being something, right, and doing something. And this three concept is really important. And to achieve these dreams, we need to do somethings, right? So for those somethings, we have this actions tab, and you can add as many actions as you like according to core concept. So I've created a kind of template, if I'm not wrong. When you create steps now, tomorrow, and day after, you need to fit these out as it is. But of course, every time you can change these templates as you like using Notion's built-in. Okay, let's continue our monthly expenses. This one is great. You know, in the original concept, we have a lot of pre-filled ones, but since Notion has this add and choose icon capabilities, I feel like we don't need to add all of them in here because it creates kind of crowded view, in my opinion. So in this simplified examples, we have our rent, we have our credit card minimum payment, we have our public transportation, we have our subscriptions, online and offline, and we have this miscellaneous, right? You can add as you like. So these are our active, monthly expenses. In all tab, you can see the other, my reduced, this is the old package in the original concept, original calculator, but you can add as many like, and active means you put some price in here, proprietary taxes, let's say hundreds, and probably we'll see it in here, and you can sort it as you like. Nice. When I remove this, probably it will disappear, right? Cool, awesome. So buffer, we are using this to calculate these amounts because we need to add 30% of our monthly expenses to be ready for some unexpected developments, right? So you don't necessarily see this because this is a calculated field, but if you want to see, multiplied versions of your expenses, maybe you want to see it. But this is all we need. And without adding new tabs, you need to click this all button. And if you need to add something, add it here and put a price on it. Cool. Actually, it's pretty you can experience by yourself. Maybe last thing might be this tarot. When you have a dream, having been or doing, some of them might be nice to have, but some of them might be must have. So you need to click the star checkboxes to determine which are your must haves. So in my experience, no debt and MacBook Pro must have. Being healthy and stress-free must have. Doing, these are not must haves currently. So let's see this started monthly income. So as you can see, it reduced to 3 grand, from the 4.5 grand, and this is amazing. So it reduces my hourly target below 50 bucks an hour. So this takes a lot of stress from your shoulders because you can decide, okay, forget about the nice to haves and focus on the must haves and achieve those dreams in 6 months, right? That would be great. So this is my version of Dreamline Calculator, and I hope you liked it. So please let me know if you have any recommendations or if you have any, good thing to share about this template. So take care.